Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hurry! 180! Cut!
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Good! 180! What's that?
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Good! 180! Pistol. Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Brought in left side by Godwin. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut! Black 20! Hey, cut!
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey,
On 1st down, it's gone. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
We go tonight. What's that?
On On first down, it's Gibbs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
180! Listen. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Carr. Finds Woods. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
We go. We go. 76. 76. Hey, 76. 76. 76! Horrible! Turbo!
Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Lions looking at their first red zone opportunity. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
White 20! What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Gone. That one connects. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here we go, tonight! What's that?
Gibbs can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Tonight! DC! 180! Louis!
Fullback drive, powering across. And he gets in, touchdown! The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Give. This is Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Once again, Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
So a tough spot now. This is third and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Has it at the 37. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
We go tonight. What's that?
They start on the ground. He gives. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at third and 6 here.
White 20. Ric Flair. What's that?
Off to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Oh, my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
180. What?
Going with Irving here. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Good. 180. Run. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Brings up
Kid,
second
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Good. What's up?
Again for the first time to Rashad White. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Good. 180. Up, 33.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Good sec. 180. Hurry. What's up?
Again, this is White. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. This is going to be no good. Snap wasn't clean, Brock. That kick pushed to the right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
We go. Super one. What's that?
Running it with David Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Like 20. What?
From the gun, gone. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Time. 180.
In up to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 down. 20.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
5. Value 3.
Throwing is gone. Big strike here to Williams. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, kill kid.
Off play action, Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
We go tonight. Shell. Orange. What's that?
Goff setting to throw. This one's caught. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Hey, alert! What?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Buccaneers with some work to do, trailing in this game. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
180. Hey, alert 33.
Pushing man left is Bucs. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
180! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. He's trying to find Rashad White out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
180! Pistol.
Oh, watch it right here. Go.
What's up?
3rd and short, Mayfield. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. Raymond on the return. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Tonight! What's that?
A give left side for Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Cut! Black 20! Black 20!
Another one for Gibbs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Communicate.
Cut! Maverick, White 20! Hey, Tom!
Goff back to throw. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41.
180! What's up?
Gibbs now from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 41-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Tonight. 120.
Here's Gone. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
120. Value one.
Check.
Turbo set.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again.
For the Lions.
And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go tonight.
Give to Gibbs. It's not the 3rd. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. What's that?
From the 39. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Jukes one defender. Space on the right. He's got room. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
DC. Here we go tonight. Turbo set.
Montgomery will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
4-yard line.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Gone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180. Alert.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Working quickly here.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Motion. Pistol. Point it right.
Now motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hey, 33.
From midfield on 2nd down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
180. Hey, alert. Let's go, man.
Motion man sent left.
What's up?
1st down throw here. Mayfield dumps it off to his running back. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Regular.
Win the rep. Let's go, right here.
What's up?
Right. Can't quite pass that line. They stuck him at the 3.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Set. 180. What's that?
Baker now off to play fake. Coming in the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
We go tonight. 180. Turbos.
From the gun, Goff. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession of the football. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing again on second and 10, Mayfield. Catch me left side by Abuka. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
180. Cut.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one connects. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
Buccaneers 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Not. Turbos.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
We go. 120.
They go play action with Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
180! Val, tight end on. Here we go. 76! 76!
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. It's Antoine Whitfield Jr. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
20! Up, area, read our team! Jam! Watch out!
Out of the gun, White. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
180! Watch out!
A toss running right. It's Irving. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
180! Hey, alert! What's that?
White's going to try to smash his way in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 21, Lions 17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now, we saw him take a shot on that return, and now he's in some visible pain after it, so we'll get a pause as he's attended to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Safe ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
First down. Hey, let's lock in. We need it.
Cut. DC.
Check it out.
Hey, Shell. Turbo, set.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Taken in by Williams outright. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Cut. Turbo, set. Attack.
Montgomery now up the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
White 20. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to go. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Tonight. Black 20. 76. Tell him. 76. 76. What's that?
Throwing again. It's gone. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Man, these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. But he's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cut.
Overturned. Bucs 86.
180. What's that?
They're going to throw again. Goff. This is to Slav. And they bring him down. It looks like he got into the 27. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Cut. Cut.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
We go tonight. 180. Shell. What's that?
Throwing is gone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Watch out.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. 180. What's up?
Right back to Irving now. Still going past the 15. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set. 180. Hey, alert.
Check 3. Hey,
Up the middle, here goes White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180. Check. Point it right. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Set.
Keep the tank.
180. Hurry.
We send a man in motion.
What's up?
1st down. They're going to run with Irving. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Pretty obvious this defense. I mean, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Buccaneers holding a 4-point lead. They're set up at the 35 now.
Good sec. 180. What's that?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180. Hey, alert 33.
Under 10.
Kings.
Irving gets it on the draw. And the Buccaneers get that 1st down. And that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. that offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Set. 180. Hurry,
Slot
hurry.
man motioned over.
Done.
First down, and they go right back to it. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set. 180. Done.
Once again, Irving. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
What's that?
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.